I mean, is this recession really going to be like 2008 and 2009? Hey everyone, it's Brandon K. I have my tropical vibes on today because I know we got extended a whole nother month here in the Bay Area, so trying to bring a little bit of positivity to what we got here. But today I want to go over what the last couple recessions have looked like and why this recession may be a little different. Alright, so I'm going to put up a couple slides and I'm going to go through them. The first slide, you can see it's the last 5 recessions and the home price change for each recession. 2008, it was almost 20% change, and then the last 4 before that, it was either increase or decrease barely 2%. So that's really good to see. Obviously 2008 is not good to see, but it's good to see that out of the last 5 recessions, 3 of them actually increased in price and 1 of them only decreased 2%. Obviously 2008, 2009 was a different story. The whole housing market crashed, and there's a big reason for that. There's a lot of financial institutions that were making really bad decisions, really bad loans, and it ended up, overinflating, and the bubble popped, and you can see what happened there. The second chart is the annual home price appreciation charts leading up to the crash and then leading up to this pandemic. So the last 6 years leading up to the housing crash, 2000 to 2005, you can see home prices increased 8%, 6%, 8%, 8%, 12%, and almost another 12%, which is a super high rate of appreciation. It's not a normal rate, and as you can see what happened in 2008, those numbers were overinflated and it came back down to earth in 2008, 2009. In 2014 to 2019, you can see only 4%, 5%, 5%, 6%, 4%, 4%. So that's really good to see that it was a very steady, healthy appreciation and not overinflated. And we were really on solid grounds in terms of home sales and home price appreciation, not overinflated numbers. Third chart is going to be years for unemployment rate to return to the pre-crisis level, so before anything happened. And you can see in Great Depression, though it took 12 years and it went down 25% in unemployment rate, and it took 12 years to get back to the normal unemployment rate of where it was before it happened. And most recently, the Great Recession, 2006 to 2016, it took 9 years to get back to the regular unemployment level. And the projections for the COVID-19 is going to be 2 years until we get back to normal unemployment levels, just because this is something that is preventing us from working, and we should be able to get back to somewhat of a normal work. There's gonna be a lot of different precautions and everything, but it's projected that it's only gonna take 2 years to really get all of us back to work. So that's really good to see. And the final chart here is a positive one I'll end with, is the major financial institutions are calling for that rapid V-type recovery. As you can see, Q1, this is the GDP, it was okay. Q2, it was not good at all. And Q3, they're projecting a very high increase in GDP from Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley. So those are some big financial institutions that are projecting GDP in Q3 to go up significantly. So that's really good to see. And there you have it. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. I can't predict the future, but from everything I've seen and all the statistics we just went through, we're most likely going to go back to normal work. There's going to be a lot of different things that are being putting into place. It's going to change a lot of our lives, but in terms of the economy, we're going to be all right. And we were on a very stable ground before this happened, so it's going to take a little bit to return to that, but we will be just fine. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, comment them below. Please leave a like, and see you guys next video.